Hey everybody, it's Brooke. I am back to share my grocery bag journals. I finally finished them and I'm so excited about how they came out. They are, as usual, sort of different things than I never can stick with one thing. I have to keep shaking it up, so it's interesting. But at any rate, I finished these three guys up this week, and I had posted about them on my Facebook page, so I thought I'd come on and show them to you before they go in the shop. They are made from grocery bags, as I said. There are three of them that are very, very similar inside. This one I'm calling Cameo, because she's got a little cameo closure right there. And this one I am calling Happy. And this one I am calling Wander. Well, oh, there you go. You can see it. So let's get right into them. These guys are very, very plain inside. Very, very neutral, not much in the way of anything, but plenty of space to write and draw and do whatever it is you like to do, memory keeping. So I had posted asking what people thought about leaving them plain on the cover or decorating them, and the overwhelming response was to leave them plain, but I couldn't resist. I just picked up this picture at an antique store, and I think that's what Edith Holden looks like in my mind, the Edwardian lady with her beautiful nature journals. And when I found this picture, this is an original vintage picture, and I also found this gorgeous piece of vintage lace at the same time. I don't know, that's just what Edith Holden looked like in my mind, so I did put her on there. And then I put the Tim Holtz charm that says Wander. These are all fastened with an elastic through the front flap, and it is a trifold. And again, they are made from grocery bags that I covered with fabric. So the front cover has a little pocket in it, and inside the pocket are some various kinds of paper, different textures and styles of paper. There's watercolor paper, and there's some tone tan drawing paper, and this is a Diane Reevely mixed media ivory colored paper, and then a Diane Reevely black paper, and these are really nice and smooth, and the black looks so cool when you draw on it or write on it with white. And those live right in the very front of the journal. Stick those back in there, and then I have just paper clipped on a little Trivial Pursuit card with washi tape samples in case you want to tape something into your journal, including one of your masterpieces that you made on one of these pieces. So the first page is a 1932 Mother Goose book. Then there is just craft cardstock, a piece of craft deli paper. This is part of a grocery sack. I love the texture of grocery bags for writing and drawing. I think they're so cool. And God knows we all have plenty of them. Here's a little Tim Holtz page. And once again, I forgot to go in and put ribbon into this tag shape. So I will do that, and I think I forgot on all of them. So there will be some kind of something on these tag-shaped half pages. Here's a piece of lintage paper. Ledger paper, not vintage. Here's just some coffee-dyed legal size copy paper. And it's got a little trim on the edge. I punched out the edge. Some children's writing paper. This is vintage paper, and it's out of a scribble book from, I think, the 70s. And it's all yellowed around the edge, and it's got this neat sort of newsprint texture. It was for kids to draw in. Coffee-dyed doily. Here's some music paper, and that's got a little fold over as well. This is a gold and craft colored paper bag that I cut so that you have a little secret spot to hide things. This is some beautiful linen finish stationery that I found at an estate sale. This letterhead for a business. This is a vintage ledger page from 1938, I believe. This is a craft deli bag. More of that coffee stained, it's just regular printer paper. Another Tim Holtz paper, nice and heavy. And there it is, it's neutral on the inside, and here are the strings where I bound it. If you don't like those, you can trim them off, but I kind of like how they hang out there. There's the other side of that Tim Holtz paper, copy paper, other side of that bag, and I just trimmed it so you have Another little secret hidey hole, the ledger paper. There's that beautiful linen textured letterhead. Other side of that gold polka dotted bag. Music paper. Ding dong bell. I love that picture. Isn't he kind of creepy looking? I like that. Doily. Other side of the kids' scribble paper. And the children's writing paper. There's the other side of that legal size copy paper. And I think I dyed this. I coffee dyed it with a doily on top. So it got this beautiful texture on it. I love how that coffee dyeing came out. And there's the ledger paper again. You cannot have a junk journal without ledger paper. Tim Holtz, a naked Tim Holtz tag. I will decorate that. There's the other side of the grocery bag. And the craft deli paper. Just craft cardstock. And that Mother Goose page again. This paper is pretty brittle. Some of the older ones are. So I just reinforced them with washi tape before I bound them into the book. And this is the back. This is the grocery bag again. The little fold-over flap that I reinforced with some Tim Holtz fabric. And the back page is also a pocket where you can stick your secret things. So this is the Wander book. And that elastic just fits right over. And you're good to go. You could actually even stick a pen inside the fold if you wanted to. So that is Wander. Oh, let's not cover up her eyes. There we go. And then the other two, as I said, are very similar. This one is Happy. I'll just do a quick flip on this one. I don't think there's really anything different. It's got the same kind of different media papers in that front pocket with some washi tape samples. There's the Mother Goose book, craft paper, deli paper, grocery sack, ledger paper. There's some coffee dyed computer paper. Do you guys call it copy paper or computer paper? I always want to say copy paper. Or typing paper. Yeah, that doesn't tell my age. Children's writing paper. More of that computer paper. That gold polka dotted sack. The gold is very subtle, but when you hit it right, you can see that it is very slightly metallic. Music paper. That Tim Holtz tag. Oh, yep, left the decorations on all of those. Here's some of that scribble paper, and I just reinforced it with a little bit of fabric before I bound it in. Yep, that vintage ledger page is from 1938. I found 3 books of this, and I just love it. Coffee dyed doily. This is some of the letterhead that I found. Some punched edge computer paper. Craft sack, craft bag. Tim Holtz. I went out on a limb, and there's some green in here. I know. The rest of them are all brown, but this is sort of a browny, nature-y green, which I liked. And again, the string I bound it with. Other side of the bag. And there's some more computer paper that had covered up the other side of that letterhead. And you can actually see the watermark in it. I just think the texture is so pretty. Small things entertain me, no kidding. There's the coffee dyed doily, ledger, the scribble paper, Tim Holtz tag, music, other side of that polka dotty bag, computer paper, children's writing paper, more of that coffee dyeing, current day ledger paper, minus the really cool vintage handwriting, grocery bag. I just went through with some washi on the seam of the bag, you know, where they sort of glue the sides. I just went and reinforced it with some washi tape. There's some craft deli paper, cardstock, that Mother Goose. And again, this is the back cover. I shop at Shaw's. Yes, I do. They have the best bags. And then a little peekaboo pocket on the top. And the back is just the plain fabric. So I'm not even going to flip through our last one, Cameo. The inside is very much, if not identical to these two. Oh, I'm all thumbs. But I think you get the idea without me taking up your time to flip through that one. So this one is Happy. This one is Wander. Pull those down. And this one is Cameo. And there you go. Ooh, crooked. There you go. These guys will be, today is, I think, the 26th. They will be going in the shop today, I hope. And thanks so much for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Go check out our Etsy shop. The Nice Old Man will post every place where you can stalk us on the interwebs down below. Thanks, you guys, and have a great day. Bye.